Good afternoon, everybody. We're here in Bakersville with Alyssa at Rising Light on a good, pretty hot summer day. We've had some heat up here, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure. It's been very humid also, just like a heavy
Oh,
heat.
yeah, it's been. So I just dropped off an air conditioner and a fan with a lady she gave me an address for that needed it. So I just took it right to her, and then we stopped over here to give Alyssa some of the gift cards y'all donated, and that's going to be used, like you were telling me, for people that need. You said they're looking for a piece of pipe or some backboard or some flooring. Then you obviously don't have that, so you can just give them the gift card and they can get it themselves.
Yeah, we get a lot of contact from individuals who are like, hey, do you know anybody who has this specific type of backing board or this specific type of piping? And so having a gift card for the closest large retailer is definitely the easiest. I'm really excited about that.
Well, so what do you want? You want to talk about this book?
Yeah.
All right.
So I think it's amazing that today we're able to give away 3 air conditioners and a generator. One I had from a previous donation, and then Bud bringing up 2 today, plus the generator, plus all those gift cards. There are definite still needs for families, but they're specific needs, right? Like, it's harder for me to do, I need 85 buddy heaters or something like that, because there's specific needs as people start to rebuild. And so now that physical donations have really dropped off, monetary donations have really dropped off, and we're moving into starting Blue Ridge Rising that can be self-sustaining, we still have to figure out how to fundraise, right? I think CRI is going through something similar with Mana having lost their funding. It's like, how do you keep the program going? Because we know it's needed. And so this is a self-printed copy. This is not published binding, but I wrote a children's book. It's called Tally and the Big Big Storm. And basically it's a children's book, I would say ages 4 to 11. And it's about, my binding is already coming out. It's basically about how you go through the big storms in life, and the world around you might change, but it's okay. And coming to terms with those big emotions. So for us, and it talks about that in here, that big storm was Helene. For the families that our hearts are going out to today in Texas, it was just a wall of water in 3 minutes. California wildfires, natural disasters are just more and more frequent. And how do we have those conversations with children about their big feelings? I'm not a child psychologist, and definitely professional help is still really important. But I think that books like this, there's little activities in here, such as getting up and physically moving to get the feelings out of your body, or journaling, measured breathing, things like that, but written from a child's perspective, that I think just starts to help parents have those conversations with their kids, whether it is a physical storm like what we went through, or just a big change in life, and figuring out how to deal with all those emotions inside. So it is officially live on Amazon as of, I think, yesterday. So it's Tally and the Big Big Storm, written by Alyssa Vigneault. But all proceeds from this book are going to Rising Light Relief and our continued mission here in the mountains. And hopefully we can continue to expand and continue serving folks who need this. So.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Another question people have about you that contact me is how you're doing with the meals.
Sure.
And what's going on with that?
So we're down to about 21 that we still actively feed every week. And for those 21, very, very important meals. There's actually 1 or 2 that we're also working with DSS to try to advocate for care, because they don't necessarily have those other connections. And that meal is a welfare check where we see, like, okay, this health condition seems to be acting up a little bit more. Let's see if we can get some supports in place. So we do about 21 meals. We do get them through Mercy Chefs now. I drive to Black Mountain once a week. I pick up the meals cold. I reheat them in my house. I package them. And then we have one dedicated volunteer who comes up from Asheville every Saturday. And he drives the whole route, including there's 1 meal left all the way up the end of 19W. And he delivers that too on his way back. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, you've seen the book, so please check that out. And if you want to buy that and read it, or if you want to hand it out at your church and to the kids in your church, because there's been a lot of people affected by this, so I think it'd be a good thing to get out there and help support Rising Light. So thank you for joining, and thank you.
Thank you.